Yeah, 9 months state jail, and yeah.
So
Uh,
so so now you on the books with the white folks. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, did you turn up after then or
I ain't gonna lie, when I got out, I was like, shit, I'm gonna turn the hustle up. Because before then, I was still in high school when I was hustling. So I was just hustling for like shoes and hotel rooms. You know what I'm saying? Got little females or whatever.
Right,
That ain't in school that's hustling. We skipping.
Right.
Well, I'm skipping. They just chilling with me.
Right.
And we hitting licks, you know what I'm saying? So this time when I'm out, I'm like, shit, I'm about to get on some more shit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm about 19. Yeah, I was 19 at the time.
19.
Yeah. And bought me a quart of dope, bro. Next thing you know, I was on the 4.5. Reminds you the game was good, and the price was cheap.
Right.
That's a good thing about back then.
Right.
You got some authentic shit for a good price.
Right.
That's really the era that I came up in was the player era. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody had theirs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course you had a few haters.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? But you had a whole lot of players. I recognize more players than haters. Right now in this day and age, I recognize more haters than players.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So coming up then, everything was plentiful and cheap. Wasn't nobody hating on nobody.
Right.
It was player all shit. You know, I ain't tripping fine. You know, Kinko. You know what I'm saying? Just bring that shit back in 2 weeks when you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how it was.
So how far? Okay, you said you had made it to a 4.5. So how far did you get up the ladder before you end up catching another case?
Oh, so not to mention that 4.5 was just like the beginning, bro. So I moved out north on Rutland. You know what I'm saying? And I'm based like in Crip territory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I never been this far on the north side, bro, except for Skate World.
Right.
Or maybe East Rumberg, because that was kind of like a neutral zone for hustling, East Rumberg.
Right.
Skate World was like the stopping point, but then I didn't really go to Skate World because at the time, there was a lot of gang shit going on.
Right.
So I stayed on Rutland and ended up getting cool with my next door neighbors, of course, which was these 3 white girls that was raised by this black family. You know what I'm saying? And
I already know how that went.
Yup, that's how that went, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I ended up getting introduced. They introduced me to QD and Pooh.
Right.
And Scooby. And yeah, man, so I ended up starting this clique called All Around Hustlers. Also with my nigga Rollo.
Okay, all around hustlers. So that was a team of hustlers, or that was some gang bang shit?
Nah, it wasn't hustling. It was All Around Hustlers, man.
Okay.
Because basically what made me come up with the name was because you had females giving us their kids clothes size. All type of shit was going on.
Right.
Nigga, we rape feeling.
Right.
What started me rape feeling was Dope Fiend Petey.
Right.
Pooh Daddy. You know what I'm saying? He parked outside, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
With the front seat like this, the first, you know what I'm saying? The first nigga out the door hop in the back seat. You pull the seat back, the second nigga hop in the front seat. You go in there, you rape field. What you do is you grab the whole rack of clothes.
Right.
Boom, and just run up out of there.
Run up out of the store.
Yeah. So now we taking clothes sizes. We got X pills. We got all type of shit.
Doing all kinds of shit.
Man, we all around hustling, bro.
Okay.
I ain't no getting a tab on me too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
But yeah, man, and they call me the quarterback.
Okay. Now you went from son to quarterback.
Yeah, and they gave me the name.
Right.
I ain't have to give myself that title.
Already.
So one thing niggas gonna have to learn in life, you ain't gotta give yourself no title. People gonna give it to you.
That's when you know it's real when another motherfucker gives it to you.
I earned it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real.
I started from the center, from the bottom.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's a whole nother story. And it was getting on. They made me elevate my hustle because I took the responsibility of putting other people on my back, not just my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I took the responsibility of putting friends on my back, getting them shoes. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit guys do.
Right.
Help people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now the way I was getting it, maybe, you know, kind of messed up.
Right.
But the intentions is good. Back then, I didn't understand that selling dope was bad.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you can't tell me that these legit jobs some people go work for, these legit companies they working for, they slaughtering people, they killing people.
Right. And they still scheming money and all kinds
so
of
some of us is working for motherfuckers that's out here doing harmful shit.
Right, right.
So it's the same difference. So
Right.
tell me what's right or wrong.
Right. It's just them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They put the title on the right and wrong,
Yeah.
because they got all the power, so they determine what's right and wrong, you know what I'm saying, for everybody.
But to me, it's all the same shit. Whether if I sell drugs to hurt my auntie or to hurt your auntie, it ain't no difference from a pharmaceutical company giving a person these drugs and now they getting addicted to it or this food and people catching cancers. So back then I didn't actually look at it like that, but I had some type of view of it somewhere within that concept because mind you, I already been in jail.
Right.
So I've already been exposed, you feel me?
Right.
I done been in that darkness, that matter.
Oh, really?
That's when that black matter matters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was exposed to shit, so when I came home, I kind of looked at things different. So anyways, moving forward, I progressed. I taught myself some things. I taught some people some things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I made real friends. At the time, I thought real friends
Right.
was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back and forth to Houston getting pills, drink.
Right.
It took a whole nother dynamic. You know what I'm saying? That's really a whole nother story. It get deep.
Right.
But that's how that started within that end. And yeah, so to answer your question, when I got out of jail, how did I elevate? What level did I take it to? I would say from a 1 through 10, I probably took it. To me, I was at 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But from the outside looking in, I was probably like about a 7.
Right. Right. That's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's levels to it, so
But before that, I was like that. I was like that, like a 1, a fraction of it.
Right. Right. Right.
Cause I had a different perception of it.
Well, you know, it take a nigga a while to really go ahead and say, hey, nigga, I'm finna do this for real. You know, most of us, when we get in the game, we play with it, and then it comes a point of time where we say, hey, man, nigga, I'm finna stomp down, I'm finna put my shoes in the mud, nigga, I'm finna get it. So I understand that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't by yourself, you know, we say that. So when was your first, I know you told me earlier that you've been to prison 5 times?
Yeah, I've been okay, so I'm gonna break this down. State jail once, which is still TDC.
Right.
When you go to state prison, it's still TDCJ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You get a state number and you get a prison number. Alright, so I've been to state jail once, I've been to TDC 3 times, and I've been to the feds once.
Okay. So what did you go to TDC for the first time?
Pills.
Okay, you got caught with some pills.
I got caught with a bunch of pills coming from Houston.
Right.
And yeah. They gave me 7 years, bro. I got caught coming from H-Town in Brenham. You know what I'm saying? No, Caldwell. Yo, Brenham, Texas. I'll never forget, bro.
Okay, how do you, I mean, what was the reason you think in your mind how you got caught? But was you speeding, or was you in a motherfucking flashy car? Or, I mean, how did you feel like you got caught? What did the report say how you got caught?
Man, fam, it's craziest thing. I knew why I got caught.
Most of the time we do.
I knew, fam. And for some reason, I was not in denial, because I was tired. Nigga, I was tired, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
10 was too dark.
10 was too dark.
I already questioned that before we went. I already questioned that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the shit that we do. We know we in violation, but we still be doing bullshit.
And you know, now looking back at it, I understood me not paying attention to my intuition, which is my gut. Because you gotta look at what I was putting into my gut.
Right.
So I killed that gut feeling.
Right.
I even killed the right to even act on it proactively.
Right.
Simply because of my environment, my consumption of things.
Right.
Music, drugs. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck, man, friend. Fuck.
Yeah, all of it. I was digesting all of it.
Right.
And you know the crazy part about it, you'll realize you can eat something good and still not fully get the benefits from it if your body is not at a certain relaxation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was. You know what I'm saying? I was relaxed and I digested bullshit.
Right.
So that's what I got out of it. So yeah, it was for my tent, bro. They pulled me over for my tent, you know what I'm saying? And the nigga that was with me, man, bro. The laws ended up seeing a sack of dope on the floor. And I don't know how I missed it. The cold part about it, wasn't even my car. We riding in this nigga car.
So technically, I mean,
All that shit, man.
all that shit. I mean,
Technically, because I'm in possession of it.
oh, but what about? I'm talking about the sack that was on the floor.
Oh, so this how that went, right? So I didn't see the sack at first. They just put me in back of the state troopers, by the way.
Right.
So they put me in the back of the car. State troopers are so calm. They had me so calm. They walked me to the back of the car. I calmly in that bitch. I walked myself to the back of the car. I don't know how I did that, bro.
God damn.
And they heard me saying that, bro. But they're supposed to take me to jail for my license.
Right.
Suspended license, right? So they end up seeing that. They were like, so they end up putting him out the car. He tell them it's a bunch of pills up under the hood by the Madison Center. Up under the hood, you know what I'm saying? I had him in a shoebox.
I mean, why you do that? You was scared or what?
Now that part, I only have assumptions. I ain't mad at him though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at him. I still love him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yeah. So they asked me about the pills and I told them, yeah, man, the pills mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? They said, well, what about the dope? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I said, I just admitted to like over 5,000 pills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That little shit you telling me about, I'd rather have that than this.
Right.
I'm going back to state jail for this.
Right.
This is the time I actually would have rather take another nigga bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Willingly.
Because it would have been less shine.
Yeah, so that's how that went. And boom. So I'm gonna tell you, bro, I ain't just started loving niggas, man. As far as like having a good heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? Regardless when somebody do something bad to me. Because I've always seen things bigger than what the regular person seen it for.
Right.
Because I still bonded him out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After he told me, I bonded him out.
Right.
But I told him you gotta find your own ride home, though.
Right.
You ain't riding with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, a lot of niggas wouldn't even did that, so I mean, that shows the type of person you is.
Shit, my bones 100,000. I had to pay 10.
I already know.
Yeah, man.
Already know.
Cash.
So tell me, I mean, you know, I'm a fed nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been to the state. What is the state like? I mean, the people want to know, what is the state like? We hear a lot of balls on here talking about the state. What was the state like to you?
Renegade Island.
Renegade Island. So when you walked up in that motherfucker, I mean, what was it, man?
I don't know.
Squabbling like a motherfucker.
And it wasn't even like that. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
was just survival of the fittest.
Right.
That's what it came down to. I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going there like in state jail.
Right.
I had a few fights in state jail.
Right.
It's almost the same thing, but now I'm going back twice. I got a different perception of this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got more confidence.
Right. Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you know the spot.
Yeah, I know what to go get.
Right.
I know who to go look for.
Right.
I know what books to go read.
Right.
This is university.
University. For real.
This is university. It's Penn State.
So when you were dying there, first of all, how old was you when you died?
21.
Okay, you 21. I know how a nigga, when you 21, I know where a nigga mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what was you on? You was on some squab shit.
I was on money and hoes.
Get your nine. Okay.
I was on money.
Okay, you hustling.
I'm
Okay, you hustling and you trying to fuck the COs. Or you fucking the CO. Or you just spitting game
honestly,
at the CO.
me fucking was too close to comfort. Cause I didn't want to deal with them problems I seen other niggas deal with when they got mad on with the shakedowns.
Right.
Nah, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I can still have the benefits of it.
So you just flirt with them and play with them.
I had that discipline.
Right.
But I was on hold and excuse my language, queen. But when I use that tense, past tense,
Right.
because that's the mind frame that I was in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, writing, pen pals,
Right.
send me some money.
Right.
Shit like that. Then I take that money, I gonna make me some more money.
Right. Or you get high.
You know, I was scared to get high in the state.
Okay.
I actually was, bro.
Right.
I ain't gonna say I didn't, because I can actually count on 2 fingers how many times I got high in the state that I actually remember. But I can remember on 10 fingers the other shit that I did.
Right.
Yeah, so they go to show you that wasn't really
Right.
Cause my main focus when I go home, we're gonna get to that.
Right.
But right now, I'm gonna train his body.
But you know, a lot of boys, they don't have that discipline. They go up in there, they just, a lot of boys go up in that motherfucker. I'm talking about, I ain't gonna say they turn to a dope fiend, but niggas really be already a dope fiend, even though
Exactly.
nigga be hustling. The nigga hustling just to get his drugs.
They just have a smaller environment,
Right.
so therefore their tendencies from being a 50% and turning to like a 75 to a 90 simply because of their environment, they had nothing else to occupy them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But me, I was on some, I'm gonna get my body right. I'm about to get this 6-pack.
Right.
I'm about to go smash some. I'm about to go get some money.
Right.
I'm about to read this book.
Right.
I'm about to get this cooked. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So that was on the what? The first time, the second time?
That's the second time.
Third
Remember
time?
State Jail the first time, right?
Okay.
So this is the second time.
Well,
this is an actual TDC.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of
Right.
Austin.
Right. I'm trying to feel the elevation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
most definitely.
I know each time you go, you're gonna end up elevating on some type of level